to my channel. How you guys doing? Hope you had a very wonderful and blessed day. Come on in, guys. We're talking about the reunion show, the finale. Guys, as they say, all good things come to an end. And so today was the grand finale of the Big Brother Bbnaija 10/10 season reunion show. It was a grand finale, and guys, a lot were still unsaid, and relationships were still not, you know, mended. So come on in, guys. Come on in, come on in. Let's do this. As you come in, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff. Let's do this, guys. Give me a few moments. Let me check our sound. Okay. Yeah, I think our sound is good. Our sound is very good. So come on in, guys. Hey, beautiful people. It's me, your girl, Fosti Oni, and you're welcome back again to my channel, Fosti Oni Media. Like I said, today was the grand finale of the Big Brother Bbnaija 10/10 season, the final lap. So Isabella and Kaikumi were asked by Ebuka if their relationship was still ongoing. And Isabella said no, that she was not in love with Kaikumi in the house. She liked him, and she just, wanted somebody to be with her by her side during the show. But when Kaikumi was evicted 2 weeks into the show, she decided that she has to move on and play her game very well. And I don't blame her. Kaikumi was evicted after 2 weeks on the show. So for Isabella to keep on holding on to that and saying she's waiting for him, or for Isabella to give Kaikumi any loyalty, it would have messed up her game, because Isabella came with the script of being the seductress. That was even what she said. So she came with that script, and if she had maintained her loyalty to Kaikumi, it would have been her going against her script. So I understand her own part. So she said she's not in love with Kaikumi, and even after, outside the house, she's not seeking to pursue anything with Kaikumi, and life goes on. For Kaikumi said he was not surprised that Isabella moved on to Coin quickly, because she was already moving funny in the house. And he said he had expected Isabella to at least give him a little bit of consideration, not to just move on fast to Kaikumi. But come on, Kaikumi, you move on fast to Coin. But come on, Kaikumi, it is a game. Everybody has to play the game. You yourself, Kaikumi, were playing the game earlier, because while you were still in the house, you had eyes for Mide. And at some point, you even exchanged, words with Bright. And the underlying factor of all that was because of Mide. So Isabella, when Kaikumi left the show, for I think 2 or 3 days or a week, Isabella was kind of moody. She was not, showing her game, playing her game very well, until Ebuka came on the live show and told her that your fans are already missing you, and you are not giving what you're supposed to give. So that prompted Isabella to start and get into the game proper. So for Isabella and Kaikumi, there's no relationship there at all. For Coin said Isabella dared him that if he did not have anything to do with Day, then he should kiss her. So for Isabella, it was like she wanted Coin, but she thought maybe Day was in the picture, that like the narrative that was going on in the house, that Coin was dating Dede. She thought that that was the case. She didn't know that Coin and Dede were just friends, as they claim they are. Guys, I'm still looking at them with the corner of my eyes. So Isabella thought that Coin was with Dede. That was why she said she would want Coin to kiss her, and Coin did that, and that their fling, be their relationship or whatever, blossomed. But according to Coin said he broke off things with Isabella immediately after the show. He told her that, look, this is not going to work. He doesn't want anything long term with Isabella, and they moved on their separate ways, and that's that. So moving on to Rude Boy and Thelma. Guys, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please give this video a thumbs up. So moving on to Rude Boy and Thelma. Rude Boy had a liking. He took a liking to Thelma when she got into the house. According to Rude Boy, he said he told Thelma initially that he likes her. He made his intention known on the first day he got in the show. So, but Thelma did not like Rude Boy like that. Thelma, she had eyes for Bright Morgan and Ortega, K Bobo, and the rest. Those kind of touche guys that are very easy on the eyes. But for Rude Boy did not really catch Thelma's fancy like that. So she did not like Rude Boy, and she told him that she doesn't want any relationship with him. So according to Rude Boy said he felt kind of betrayed that Ortega, who was advising him to apply pressure in chasing Thelma, was behind him also chasing the same Thelma. So he found it weird when he got out of the house and watched clips and found out that this was what was happening behind the scenes. So Rude Boy said Ortega was advising him in the house on how to move closer to Thelma without Rude Boy knowing that Ortega was also included in chasing Thelma too. When he had that altercation with Thelma because of the wager that they had lost, that was when things between him and Thelma got messy. They had that huge blowout, insulting each other. Thelma was cursing him out and all that. And that liking that he initially had for Thelma then blossomed into resentment. That even at this moment, they are not even on speaking terms. So they don't speak at all. They don't even compliment each other. Nothing. The relationship there has just soured. So on the end of Rude Boy and Thelma, there is no love lost amongst the between these two. So Thelma said she couldn't date Rude Boy because she did not want him around his son. She even went lower, saying that he couldn't spell and all that. She was just trying to be petty. But she said she was irritated because Rude Boy was always pushing after she had said no to him several times. And that irritated her. So she did not want Rude Boy to be in her life. She did not like him like that. As friends, no problem. But because Rude Boy, escalated the whole issue into that big fight, she was not interested in him any longer. Moving on to Dede and Kola. Dede and Kola, guys, before this part I want to talk about, Ebuka as a talking to the housemates to give them an opportunity to speak on things that has been said during the reunion and to clear out some certain narratives that have been flying. These housemates were given the opportunity to speak. So when they were given this opportunity, Kola, indicated he wanted to speak. And he said he wanted to clear out the narrative that Dede was saying that he was still chasing her after the house and after the show, that he was not chasing Dede at all, that he did not at any time go with Dede into any toilet, and he was just talking. And he said when Dede told him that that she liked his mother's bag, that it rubbed him the wrong way, because he felt like maybe she was being materialistic and all that. So I found that very irrelevant what Kola was saying, and at some point it was as if he and Dede want to start exchanging words. He was calling Dede that Dede was materialistic. Then Dede replied back that, does he have any materials to give? You know how Dede talks. So I just felt that Kola just wanted to save face. It's not a bad thing if you're chasing after a girl. A relationship can only go two ways when it is mutual. So when you're chasing after somebody and the person doesn't really like you like that, it is better to bow out gracefully, so that that will not, turn to hate. It's better if you like somebody, you can, if relationship did not work with the person, what about a friendship? Friendship can work. So when you're friends with somebody and the person becomes comfortable with you, maybe later in the future a relationship can blossom. But most guys doesn't understand this concept. They feel as if a girl is not really interested in a relationship at initial stage, then there is nothing else. Either it is a relationship or it turns to animosity. So I find that Kola is still very, very bitter about this. Dede doesn't want to date you. She told you earlier on that she had a boyfriend. You understand? So, and she was trying to be loyal to her boyfriend while still trying to be polite to you in the house. There's things is different from each other now. So if you can't get that relationship with her, why don't you pursue a friendship? Just as the way Coin and Dede said they are being bestie, whatever. You understand? But because Kola started on a very wrong foot with Dede, he had already started gossiping about her, saying stuff about her, and even tonight was like, you're being materialistic, and like, what does that mean? Because she compliment. To me, I felt that it was just a compliment. Oh, I like your mother's bag. It's just a compliment. You understand? So I don't see it as being materialistic. Materialistic as how? Is it that she cannot work to afford the things that she likes? I don't know why some men like using that words on women. Everybody wants a good life. You understand? So you can't, because a woman wants a good life for herself, then you try to use that against her. Come on, if you did not want a good life too, you wouldn't have come to her. So I just find that Dede and Kola's rift this evening, I've just found it a little off, and just Kola trying to be, to save face and whatever. But still, it did not still work. For Gigi Jasmine said that Victory calling her names was a big low, that they were not dating, so he should not have the right to police her body. She can sleep with whoever she wants. It's no longer his business. So for him calling her and shading her in this reunion, calling her names, that she's a DJ that F's around and all that she found it to be very, very distasteful, and it was a big low. Well, that's that for Gigi Jasmine and Victory. I hope at least this situation kind of teaches her a thing or two. Moving on to Mensan and Denari. Guys, when I said that there are some housemates that didn't even perform at all in the house, then they wanted to use this reunion as a way to create some form of highlight for themselves. I'm talking about Denari. Denari was practically dumb in that house. If not for some, wager tags that he, showed himself a little bit, but Denari was not seen at all. As in, guys, so for him to start, trying to portray a tough guy side to him in this reunion, I was just like, waiting beyond this one. All these ones, if you don't show him when it really matters in the house that people are expecting to see action, you were being too careful until you got out of the game. So all these ones you are doing now is just what is all this for? So for Denari, he was always gossiping about people that even he was friends with or cool with in the house. They found out after they left the house that he will still go at the back and badmouth them. And what caught my attention was uh, Mensah's case against Denari. Mensah said he had just finished cutting Denari's hair in the barbing salon, and Denari told Doris not to give him food. That it was when he got out of the house he saw it. That has he ever done anything to offend Denari? So Denari was now saying that what of when Ivata cooks for him, that he was just saying stuff that doesn't make sense. And Mensah trying to create highlight. I don't even know what kind of highlight he wants to create now that the show is over and the reunion is over. He wanted to start fighting Denari. He pulled off his shoe and he was just doing all this gragra and whatever. Now, like, please take it down a notch or more. So guys, Ebuka gave his final talk, told the housemates. Okay, one more thing. Imisi and Faith. Imisi tried to clear the allegations that Faith put on her about the sexual harassment and all that thing. She said she did not like Faith like that, and she will not apologize to him. So on that end, it still boils down to my previous video yesterday of Imisi not taking accountability, and it's fine. If they don't want to do that on air or on the show, it's still fine. It's not compulsory for you to be, friends with everybody, but it's good at least to respect each other's spaces. So I understand. It's fine. Now, Ebuka decided to give his final words to these guys, and he explained to them, encouraging them that no man is an island on his own. If they need to make it in life, they have to collaborate. So he also said that this 10/10 season was the season that had the least apologies. Most of these housemates, they don't want to apologize, they are still holding on to stuff. And it was like, people that you have lived with for several weeks in the house, what would they have said or what would they have done that would be so great that you find it that you can't even say hi to them anymore when you're in public, when you're at functions, you can't even say hi. That what is the big deal? That life is too short for all this animosity. And I second Ebuka on that. Big Brother Naija is a show, and this contestant should also take it as a show. Everybody coming into Big Brother comes with a strategy. That's what people don't understand. This is a reality show, and for you to make reality show enjoyable to the viewing public, you have to bring some level of drama. That's why we are still talking about Denari and Tracy not bringing drama at all. You understand? Because these people, they were so being too careful in the house. Maybe they've watched other seasons and they want to present a perfect front. And at the end of the day, it didn't even favor them. Some other person like Ivata and the rest, she didn't even come to this reunion. So it didn't favor them. And now, after during this reunion, some of them were having regrets and trying to overcompensate by being overly dramatic, which was no longer necessary. When we needed you to show your drama was in the house, and whereby you did not show it then there is no need for you to start showing it now or living out an experience that is no longer feasible. So I second Ebuka on his advice. The world is a very small place. Okay, look at Tacha and Mercy. Now they are now, maybe not really close friends, but at least they are now cordial with one another. You understand? They are now very, very cordial with one another. That people did not see that coming. These were two rival girls who found it very, very difficult to, to coexist in the house during their season. But now they have to collaborate, because every day you grow and you have to let go of something. So I believe that time will heal these housemates, that they will be able to reason more, that it is better to collaborate with one another to achieve a lot than to think you can do it on your own alone. And at least to be cordial with one another, that you can even exchange greetings and all that. It's no big deal. You understand? So this is the end, the finale of the Big Brother 10 over 10 reunion, and we are still waiting patiently for the new season, Big Brother Naija season 11, that is coming up in July. We hope that this time around production does a good work, especially in selecting housemates that will bring drama, not housemates that will come and start sleeping or messing up, or just housemates that will bring content for us, useful content that we can enjoy. Because that's the essence of Big Brother. You have to enjoy the content, the entertainment, while also picking the lessons out of it. So guys, I'm going to be covering that show also, giving my own analysis, my own opinions on it. So stay tuned on this channel. Till I see you again in another one. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, guys. It's very important. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all that good stuff. On this channel, I also talk about trending issues, entertainment topics, and anything that will interest us to listen to and learn a thing or two. I will talk about it on this my channel. I also cover reality TV, like what we are doing right now. So it's going to be a fun place, especially when the Big Brother Naija season 11 starts. For now, take care of yourself, guys. Love yourself. Be good to yourself. Have a wonderful night rest. And it's still me, your girl, Fosti Onyi. And I sign out. Bye, guys. Take care of yourself, guys. Bye-bye. Bye now.